Good morning, everyone. So,
Morning.
close to the holidays, we are still doing the training on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, good morning, everyone. So today, this morning, I'm going to do a quick training on the stuff that we've been talking about all year, because this is our last training for the year. So we want to remind ourselves what we need to do and what we should be focused on. So let's move on. So this is a little drawing I did this morning. So I want to go first as to how we build binary as we learn, okay? So when you join the company and you see the little arrow here, that means this is your team leg, all right? You start by getting one to the right and one to the left. You have two active person in both sides. That's called consultant. And everything about our business being a consultant and maintain consultant and create consultant. So what you want to do is get one person, a customer or a business person, associate on the right. On the left, we recommend that you get your spouse in for some very good reasons, which I'll explain a little later. So that way you get the consultant right away, all right? Then next, what you want to do is, instead of building, this is a binary, so you're building two legs. So instead of going back and forth, we think that building one leg at a time and creating a momentum in that leg is the key to success. So I want you and everybody else to spend first 60 days or until you get 10 people, and you will be building on your right leg. Okay, so this is what you do. So you build, get customers. It doesn't matter if it's the customer or associates, just put people on, okay? And then once you find somebody that wants to do the same thing, Bill, you duplicate it. Put his spouse on the right, on the left, or focus leg, and then customer or associate on your right. And he keeps building. He keeps building like that. And then when he finds another one that wants to do something, he wants to be associate, and we recommend he does the same thing, put his spouse on your left, then keep building until he gets 10. So if everybody does that, this leg will explode, and this leg will just go on its own, okay? Once you accomplish that, then you'll move to the left side, okay? So it is a 1/3, 2/3 binary compensation plan, which means you create 2/3 of the volume in one leg and 1/3 of the volume on the other leg. Okay. Reason why it's 2/3 is one leg you are building with your sponsor, so it'll be greater. It'll go faster because there are more people building, and then you go onto your focus leg, which is 1/3. All right. So if 2/3 is done, then all you have to do is 1/3. Key is to do 10 and duplicate through the leg, and it'll explode, okay? Now, once you're done, you go move up to the left side or your focus leg under your spouse, and do the same thing. You start building. And then anytime you have someone who wants to become an associate, you do the same thing. Hey, put your spouse on your focus leg and build your team leg until you get 10 done, okay? It's the same thing. And then when you find somebody, it's the same thing. Put your spouse on the right and build the other side, okay? So this way, it'll just keep exploding. That's how you put momentum in your leg, and that's how you grow. All about binary is putting momentum, okay, on the leg, so people get feed off from one another. All right, so we don't go out and tell people, you have to work hard or motivate you or things like that. Best way to motivate is to have people show up on their leg. Okay, so that's the most important thing. So why did we put the spouse on your left or in the focus leg? That's simple. Once you get about 100 cycles a week, then you don't have to put more people in there. It's just going great on its own. Then you start building your spouse leg, which means your spouse cycle, you cycle, double dip. That's how painters make a lot of money that way. All right. So we are here to make money, right? So that means you take advantage of what's offered in compensation plan. So build one leg at a time. Get your 2/3 done first, okay? And some of you are sitting on a huge one leg. I know some people in our industry who's sitting on 10,000 people or even more, but they can't make anything because they're hoping that their 10,000 will keep going, and then I have to create another 10,000 the other leg, or 5,000. He doesn't know how to do it because of something that I'm going to explain to you, okay? You make money in the beginning, okay, by what's available to you right away, okay? You make money on product introduction bonus, double PIB, okay, that's how you make money. And you make money by rank advancement bonus, you rank the cycle bonus, not cycle bonus, cycle advancing bonus, and then consultant development bonus, okay? You don't make money in the beginning on the cycle because to get $2,500 in cycle, okay, you need 14,000 and 28,000 in each leg. To 5,000 in cycle, you need 28,000 and 56,000 in each leg. It takes a long time to build to that volume. So in the beginning, you're building one leg and you rank up. And then you make PIBs, double PIBs, and rank advancement bonus. That's your money, okay? And once you get this done, this side done, when you move over, then you start making director's pool bonus, executive pool bonus, and more. So that's how you make money. People say, hey, you know what? If I don't build the other side, I'm missing out on the cycles. Don't worry about it. You're not missing out. The amount of volumes that you put in on your team leg, it's not going away. You're banking on one side. Let's put it this way. Team leg is much easier leg to build. Reason is because more people building together. More people shows up on your leg, right? So if you don't know how to build the team leg, it's easier, and learn how to build, it'll be very, very hard for you to build the other leg, okay? So a lot of people think that, oh, you know what, I got huge team leg and I want to, focus on my building focus leg, and that's what I want to do. Well, good luck. I haven't seen too many success in that way. You have to learn to build the team leg, which is easier leg, and get yourself ready to build the focus leg. You have to learn to put momentum on your team leg before you move on to the focus leg. Team bonus, cycle bonus is a fruit of our network marketing, but that's the money that you'll be making later, not now. Do not focus on $54. Focus on getting PIB, $100, double PIB, $200, do two, okay, there's $400, consultant bonus, $50, okay? Get to manager, $250, get to director, $600, $700, get to executive, $1,000, get to, a 5-cycle bonus, 10-cycle bonus, those are the ones that you'll be making now, not the other, okay? Consultant development bonus. All right, so that's how we do, all right? So that's what we do to build binary, and that's the most successful way to build as far as I know. All right, so everything in our business is about momentum, okay? So if you want to build, you want to put all the efforts and massive efforts in short period of time and cruise. That's how we want you to build, and that's how people get successful. The biggest myth is slow and steady. Okay, you'll starve to death. It doesn't do it that way. One person a month for 1 year will generate 4,000 people. It doesn't work that way, okay? It's just hardest thing. Just don't quit. Doesn't work. Just because you don't quit doesn't mean it's guaranteed success. If you quit, you have no success, but just don't quit doesn't work. Success requires speed. You need to put massive effort in short period of time. Okay, hardest thing is to be steady for the long period of time. Okay, and it is impossible to work hard forever. So you have to learn to put a lot of effort in short period of time, and then cruise for a while and do the same thing, and then duplicate that in your organization to really start putting momentum in your leg, 2 legs. Okay, if you recruit 20 people in 30 days. Okay, and I want to say this before I move on. 20 is figure of speech, okay? You can do 50, you can do 100, you can do 19, 18, it doesn't matter. The concept, the concept that I want us to all grab is that you need to put massive effort in very short period of time. And you can't do it in 30 days, do it in 15 days, I don't care. But manage your time so that you can put a lot of effort in one short period of time, okay, one small window, all right? So if you get 20 in 30 days, you get a front bonus of $4,000, okay, in isagenix compensation plan. Other bonus, consultant development bonus of $1,000, director pool $2,000, executive pool $5,000, and cycle bonus $1,500. Okay, and then your total income will be $13,500 in 30 days. I'm sure you like that money. And then income, in incoming year. So if you started January 2019, you'll be expecting to get 100,000 plus in your yearly income. And then your lifetime earning would be ISA millionaire. And then value of the example you set forth to your team, which is the most important part, I think, is $1 million, and value of the reputation, prestige, and self-confidence is priceless, okay? I mean, who doesn't want to be recognized in front of millions of people in your team, so that you can be the most, you can be the best model for your team, all right? Success requires speed. When you recruit 20 in 30 days, this only happens when you do it in 20 in 30 days, okay? This doesn't happen when you do 20 in 3 years, okay? 12 will do something. If you do one every month, 12 will not do something. It's lucky to have one survive. If you are recruiting a lot, you have recruited a lot of people and they're not doing anything, you gotta think of it this way. Maybe I haven't put enough momentum in the leg. Okay, so this is how you do it. If you do 20 in 30 days, 12 will do something, okay, because you've done it in a short period of time and because there's a momentum's created in that leg. And 8 will look like a leader in 90 days. That's big percentage. If you do 20, 8 will look like leaders. Wouldn't you want to have 8 leaders in your team that you can work together? Oh my God, that's money. 4 good leaders generate 90% of your volume. And then 1 will generate 50% of your income. Okay, that's what will happen. And every 6-figure earners have done this one time or more during his career. So, in other words, saying that if you don't do this, it'll be very hard for you to achieve 6-figure income, which all we want. So, strategy is you put down why. Okay, you got to really put down why. Why am I doing this? And then this is critical. You gotta pick 30-day window to make commitment, okay? You can't just do it today because it's probably hard. You have this holiday coming in, it's probably not the best time. But I think the best time, the best time is January after NICO, okay? That way you're all pumped up, and January traditionally is the busiest month for weight loss. For the obvious reason, everybody makes New Year resolution on January 1st, right? So this is a perfect time for it, if you can do it, all right? And then you have to prepare, okay? You have to make a commitment, obviously, no ifs and buts about that one. You have to clean up your schedule. You gotta open your schedule, make sure that you are going to do this, okay? Negotiate with your family if you have a spouse. Hey, I'm gonna do this, so leave me alone. If your laundry duties were your duty, make sure you're out of that duty for 30 days, okay? Eliminate distractions. Eliminate distractions. Don't make a hospital appointments, whatever. Step away from your current team. This is important. If you have a big team and you've been supporting them, make sure that you talk to them, make sure that you understand that they will not be readily available as you used to be. Of course you need to be available, all right? But you're going to have a limited time because you're doing this. You need a fresh list. List is everything, okay? If you don't have fresh list, go to a memory jogger or social media. Sharpen your skill. especially inviting skill. Okay, we talked about doing your story correctly. We talked about what's your pitch, right? All those things, practice. Make sure you practice, and then when you get a new list to invite, you don't screw up. Okay. All right. Do not ignore social media. I really, really, really do think social media is a good thing, and this is the way to do it. Okay. Facebook has 2 billion users. LinkedIn, 500 members. 50% of LinkedIn members are looking for jobs, and the other 50% are looking for hire people. So this is a very, really, really, really good platform, I think. Just because you post really nice things on Facebook and all that stuff, it's not gonna give you the business. You may, I don't know, you may get one or two. I've never got one. I had never, nobody has ever contacted me from my post, say, hey, really you want to do the isagenix? Come on, let's do it. Nobody's done it. Only way you will be able to do it is, yes, you have to make posts. You have to let them know what you're doing. Create your brand, okay? You are your own brand. Create a brand, and then Facebook message them, directly ask them. That's the only way, okay? Just don't put all kinds of posting and hoping that that'll get you the business. No, that's just creating your brand, okay? Only way you'll be able to get social media result is to go after them directly. If you're not building, another way of doing it is just go join the groups, bunch of groups. There's health and wellness group, there's a book club, all kinds of groups. And then go through each person's profile and then just ask them, hey, there are different skills involved in this, okay? On Facebook, I don't believe that you have, hey, join isagenix. This is what you want to do. Send them a link. I don't think that's the way. In Facebook, you have to be more smooth, okay? You have to approach it a little differently. You gotta say, hey, how are you doing? I saw your profile. Wow, we have a lot in common. Let's be a friend first, and then you move in later. Okay, that's how the Facebook approaches. For LinkedIn, nobody has time to do small talks. It's all business. So in LinkedIn, I'll just look for them and say, listen, hey, I'm in MLM, network marketing. I got great opportunities. Are you interested? Yes or no? So there are different tactics. And there are a lot of tactics you can learn from YouTube. Okay, Eric Guri has a great one. A bunch of people have great strategies. So if you have some time, spend the day figuring out what to do. But do not ignore social media. Like if you ignore social media, that means you're doing business without internet, okay? And that's not easy to do in this day and age, okay? So I had to put that in, okay? All right. Math. Let's do math, okay? To the 20 in 30 days, what's the math, okay? About 20% of people that you invite to the meeting come, okay? i.e. Zoom or a live meeting, whatever, okay? So in order to get 20 people, you need to invite people to 100 presentation. Either you do 100 presentation, or in my case, I don't want to do presentation anymore. I'll invite them to the presentation Zoom. Monday, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, 4 days, Monday through Thursday. If they don't make it, they can't make it, then I'll send them my presentation. If they can't make it, then I'll do presentation. I don't want to spend millions of hours doing presentation. Especially the connection was from the social media, okay? You need to make about 125 appointments. Number of calls you need to do for 100 presentations, probably 300. Number of calls, number of lists for 100 presentation, you probably need 500. And if you're doing social media, you probably need a lot more. And, to do 1,000 connections in social media is not that difficult. It takes 2 minutes to get one connection, okay? So all you have to do is look at their profile. Or if you have 5,000 friends already, then you just send them a message. Hey, I have a great presentation coming up. Do you want to be there? Above numbers are average for 20 months, people who wants to recruit 20 in 20 months. So if you do it in 30 days, that number could be a little smaller, okay? Okay, we have same thing again. So let's move on to the next one. So we want to cut 30 days into 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay, so there's a reason why. Because when you make a presentation, when you're exposed to some people, it takes for them to make decision. Even if they want to do it, it takes time sometimes. Maybe they don't have money in the credit card. Maybe they are having a buyer's remorse. I don't know. It takes time. Nobody does it in one day, except few. Okay, even for me, it took a long time. So first 10 days, if you're full-time, 16 hours per week, part-time, 8 hours per week. Personally, if you're full-time, you got to spend a lot more than 16 hours, okay? All right. Focus on connecting, inviting to presentation, okay? You're not trying to close everybody in first 10 days. If there's somebody closed in the first 10 days, that's great, but we need to give them you need to give them the time. We are on their time clock, not my time clock. Yes, I want to do everything in 30 days. If they're not ready, we can't push it, okay? That's how you ruin the business, all right? So first 10 days, you're focusing on inviting to the presentation, all right? And, inviting doesn't take really highly focused time. So utilize driving time, break time at work, lunch time, evening and weekends, whatever the times you have. And have a blitz day sometimes, okay? If you have a working partner, do a blitz day. You know what? Let's spend 6 hours to nothing but this. Let's invite everybody on social media, call somebody, do a text, email, whatever. Let's do this, 6 hours. Don't do anything, just do this. That's called blitz day. And it works, okay? So if you have a working partner, blitz day is not a bad idea. Utilize phones and tools. Don't try to drive 10 hours to meet one person. That's not, it's not good. Use your phone, tools, webinar, Zoom, videos. You got so many good ones. Second 10 days, more of a follow-up, and then answering questions, objection, and then exposures, okay? So, you'll still do the exposure, you still do the invite, but hopefully people that you've exposed will have some questions and things like that. So then you'll need your upline to do a three-way calls, answer questions and objections and things like that. So second 10 days for that. Third 10 days, I don't think I'll spend the day doing invite, because I've supposedly invited everybody I can for the first 10 days. So third 10 days, you're doing closing, closing, and closing. Okay, there's nothing else. Just close. If you don't close, then there's nothing done. So it's your choice. Make the decision. Pick your date. Pick the date. Very important. And then go for it. All right? So January, February is the best months for weight loss business, as you know. Total income, 13,530 days. Income in coming years, 20 recruits, 100K plus. Lifetime earning, millionaire. Value of example set for your downline, $1 million. The value of reputation, prestige, and self-confidence, priceless. Every top earner in the industry has done this, which means if you don't do this once or twice or 3 times in your lifetime, it's hard to be a top earner. Okay, so that's my presentation today, and hopefully that we'll use this strategy to earn our goals.